You've been taught to fear the wrong thing. From the moment you could understand words, you were taught to see death as the ultimate tragedy, the final enemy to be avoided at all costs. Society, culture, and your own biology have wired you to fear the end. But what if that fear is a grand misdirection? What if the real tragedy isn't that your life will one day end, but that it might never truly begin? The greatest thief of life is not death, it's hesitation. It's the constant postponement of your own existence. It's the endless waiting for the right time, the right feeling, the right sign from the universe. It's the silent, deadly mantra of tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll start the business. Tomorrow I'll write the book. Tomorrow I'll make the call, leave the job, or tell them I love them. But tomorrow is a phantom. It exists only as a concept, a convenient place to store the dreams you're too afraid to live today. The real tragedy is a life spent in the waiting room, staring at a closed door, believing that one day you'll feel ready enough, brave enough, or perfect enough to walk through it. That day will never come. The universe isn't holding back on you. You are holding back on the universe. The true enemy of your potential is the gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it. And in that gap, entire lifetimes are lost. The solution isn't to find a way to live forever, but to find a way to live fully, right now. The antidote to the fear of death is not a longer life, but a deeper one, and that depth is only found in action. You must understand a fundamental law of reality that modern science is only now beginning to confirm, a truth that ancient spiritual masters knew intuitively. Your reality is not given to you. It is created by you. Let's look at this through the lens of quantum physics. Before you observe it, the subatomic world exists as a field of pure, infinite potential. An electron is not a fixed point. It's a wave of probability, existing in all possible places at once. It only collapses into a single definite particle in a specific location when a conscious observer measures it. This is the famous observer effect. Your life is that field of infinite potential. Every possible future for you, the future where you are healthy, the one where you are fulfilled, the one where you are broke, the one where you are alone. All of them exist simultaneously as waves of probability. They are all real, but only in the quantum field. So what is the act of observation that collapses all those possibilities into the one single, tangible experience you call your life? It's your choice, followed by committed action. When you remain in a state of indecision, you are keeping your life in a ghost state, a superposition of might-have-beens. Nothing is real. Nothing is solid. You are a phantom living in a world of shadows because you have refused to be the observer who makes a choice. Taking action is the most profound spiritual and scientific act you can perform. It is the mechanism by which you tell the universe which reality you are choosing to experience. But why is it so hard? If it's just a choice, why do we stay frozen? The answer lies deep within your own mind, in the programming that runs your life without your conscious permission. You think procrastination is a passive act of laziness, but it's not. It's an active, deliberate choice made by your subconscious mind. It's the choice to prioritize the temporary comfort of avoidance over the discomfort required for growth. Your subconscious mind, which governs over 95% of your daily behaviors, thoughts, and emotions, is not a creative engine. It is a record of the past. It's a hard drive of every experience you've ever had, and its primary job is to keep you safe by recreating what it already knows. When you think about starting that business, your subconscious doesn't see the exciting potential. It remembers the time you failed a test in 3rd grade and felt shame. It remembers the sting of rejection. It accesses the emotional memory of pain associated with trying something new and failing. So, it floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline. It creates the feeling of anxiety, of overwhelming dread, of not being ready. That feeling is not a sign from the universe telling you to stop. It's a biological alarm from your past, designed to keep you in the familiar zone of your current identity. Every time you give in to that feeling and retreat into inaction, you reinforce the neural pathway. You strengthen the identity of, I'm someone who waits. I'm not confident enough. I'll do it when I feel better. You are literally conditioning yourself to hesitate, making it your default state of being. To break free, you have to consciously choose to act against that internal signal. This brings us to one of the most pervasive lies we tell ourselves: the illusion of readiness. You are waiting to feel confident before you take the leap. You are waiting to feel brave before you face the challenge. But you have it backward. Confidence is not a prerequisite for action. It is the result of it. Bravery is not a feeling you have. It is a choice you make in the absence of that feeling. You don't think your way into a new way of acting. You act your way into a new way of thinking and feeling. The first step is to make a true decision. The word decide comes from the Latin roots de, meaning off, and caedere, meaning to cut. To decide means to cut off all other possibilities. It is not a weak preference or a hopeful wish. It is a clean, absolute commitment to a single path. You burn the boats so there is no retreat. You declare to yourself and to the universe, this is what is happening now. This act of decisive commitment is the first shockwave you send into the quantum field. But a decision without energy behind it is just a thought. You must immediately follow it with a physical action. This is crucial. The universe responds to energy in motion. It doesn't care about your New Year's resolutions or the vision board hidden in your closet. It responds to embodiment. Send the email, make the phone call, write the first paragraph, buy the domain name. Do one small, tangible thing that proves your decision is real. That first action is a declaration. It's a signal that you are no longer just a thinker, but a creator. You are beginning to collapse the wave of potential into the particle of your new reality. Let's go deeper into why this works on an energetic level. You are not just a physical body. You are a broadcasting tower of energy. Every thought you have generates a measurable electrical charge. Every emotion you feel generates a measurable magnetic charge. The combination of your thoughts and feelings creates your electromagnetic field, which is your personal signature that you are constantly sending out into the quantum field. This is your state of being. When your thoughts and your actions are aligned, you create what is known as energetic coherence. If you decide to be a successful author, and you think the thoughts of an author, feel the feelings of accomplishment, and, most importantly, you take the action of writing every day, your electromagnetic signature becomes incredibly powerful and coherent. It's a clear, strong, and consistent signal. The law of resonance dictates that the quantum field must then arrange events, people, and opportunities that match that clear signal. This is not magic. It's physics. You are literally tuning your reality. But what happens when you hesitate? Your thoughts say, I want to be a successful author. But your actions say, I'm going to watch Netflix instead. You are now broadcasting two completely contradictory signals. You are sending an incoherent, chaotic, and weak message into the field. It's like trying to tune a radio to both a rock station and a classical station at the same time. All you get is static. This incoherence is why affirmations alone don't work. This is why thinking positive is often not enough. Faith without works is dead, as the ancient scriptures say. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. And who you are being is demonstrated by what you do. Your actions are the final word. Your epigenetics even listen to this signal. A state of coherence, of joyful, purposeful action, sends signals to your cells that can activate genes for health and longevity. A state of incoherent stress, caused by the conflict between your desires and your inaction, sends signals that can activate genes for disease. Your choice to act or hesitate is programming your very biology. So, how do you begin to integrate this into your daily life? You must intentionally build the muscle of action. Start your day by doing the thing you don't want to do. Identify that one task you've been putting off, the one that carries a charge of fear or discomfort, and do it first. Before you check your phone, before you make your coffee, take that uncomfortable action. This is not about productivity. This is about identity training. You are teaching your nervous system, cell by cell, that you are someone who moves toward challenges, not away from them. Throughout your day, become a mindful observer of your own hesitation. The moment you feel that pull to procrastinate, to say, "I'll do it later," pause, recognize that feeling for what it is, a subconscious program from the past. Thank it for trying to keep you safe, and then consciously choose a different path. Choose action, even a tiny one. The goal is to shorten the gap between impulse and action until it disappears entirely. Right now, as you listen to my voice, what is the one thing you have been delaying? Don't just think about it. I want you to make a commitment. Pause this video and write it down. Or better yet, take the first, smallest step to begin it. Send the text. Open the document. Make the search online. Then, come back and write in the comments what action you are committing to right now. The act of declaring it publicly adds another layer of energy and accountability. You are collapsing the wave function with your words and your will. When you begin this journey of action, you will inevitably encounter obstacles. Things will get hard. You will face resistance. This is the part where most people give up, wrongly believing that the resistance is a sign they are on the wrong path. It is the exact opposite. Obstacles are not in your way. They are the way. The friction is what forges you. A blacksmith doesn't create a strong sword by letting the metal sit in a cool, comfortable room. The steel must be heated in the fire and hammered relentlessly on the anvil. The pressure, the impact, the stress. This is what transforms it from a lump of raw iron into a tempered, resilient blade. Your challenges are the universe's fire and hammer. They are perfectly designed to make you strong enough to handle the very reality you are asking for. If you want $1 million business, you must become a person who can solve $1 million problems. Obstacles are the curriculum. And with those obstacles will come fear. It will feel real. It will feel paralyzing. You must understand that fear is a primal biological response from the oldest part of your brain, the part that's only concerned with survival. Its job is to scream, "Danger," whenever you step outside the familiar cave of your comfort zone. You must learn to witness this fear without becoming it. Acknowledge it. I hear you. I feel the sensation in my body. Thank you for trying to protect me. But then you must take the next step anyway. You must teach your body, through action, that you are not actually going to die. You are just expanding. Each time you act in the face of fear, you rewire your brain. You carve out new neural pathways of courage. You are building a new identity, one decisive action at a time. Momentum is a law of physics. An object in motion stays in motion. That first step is the hardest because it requires the most energy to overcome inertia. But the second step is easier, and the 100th step becomes your new nature. Action is the ultimate cure for doubt and fear. Let's bring this all home. You have been conditioned to fear the final curtain call, but the real horror is a play where the lead actor never steps onto the stage. The space between the person you are today and the person you are destined to become is not filled with time or luck or perfect conditions. It is filled with action. Procrastination is the deliberate choice to remain a ghost, a shimmering, uncollapsed potential that never tastes the glory of being real. Death is not the great thief of your life. Hesitation is. It steals your days one, maybe later at a time. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your one, precious, and magnificent life. The power to collapse every infinite possibility into one stunning lived reality is in your hands, right here, right now, in this sacred present moment. Every second you choose to wait is a second you are actively choosing the comfort of your prison over the challenge of your freedom. Stop waiting for a sign from the universe. You are the sign. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. The moment you decide to act becomes, by definition, the perfect moment. The quantum field is not waiting for your 5-year plan or your list of pros and cons. It is waiting for your move. It's waiting for your energy, your decision, your embodiment. Your legacy will not be the dreams you held in your heart, but the actions you took with your hands. The ultimate question is not about what happens when you die. The only question that matters is, are you truly, fully, unapologetically alive right now? Make the decision. Take the step. Your real life is on the other side of your hesitation. Begin.